My name is Leslie Barratt. On February 10th, on February 10th, 2022, I received a call that no parent ever wants to get. My son Joe had been in an accident, and I needed to come to the hospital right away. In my haste, I made a wrong turn. The hospital called again and said to get there immediately. Joe was my son, my fashion consultant, my scary movie partner, my dance partner, my dog walking assistant, my fellow foodie, and my barrel companion. I don't have a favorite memory of Joe. I have 18 years of them. His favorite things: music, friends and family, music, astrology, way more music, and our many pets. To know Joe was to love Joe. It was impossible not to. He was the kindest, most loving, loyal, and non-judgmental person you could ever meet. He had sparkling brown eyes and a flair for style. All of his friends talk about getting their Joe hug and greeting each other. Joe was walking home from the Concord Library when he was struck by a hit-and-run driver. He had sustained a traumatic brain injury. His father and I are now in a club that nobody wants to be in, where the dues are the highest. My time in the hospital that night was a blur. At one point, the word donation was suggested. It was something I was not ready to consider because it was so deeply personal. It was my son. I have learned that death is a topic that people don't like to talk about. And I think it's the same as donation, because mainly of the lack of information and understanding. If I had the information then that I do now, it would have been a much easier process to go through. But let's be real. The decision to donate Joe's organs changed people's lives. They were given a second chance. Ivan was part of Joe's donor network team. I told him it was very important to me that someone either receives or is informed on Valentine's Day that they are getting a heart. Ivan made that happen. I was fortunate to meet Ted, Joe's heart recipient. Ted would have been here today, but he was on a family vacation. I told Ted that he got the very best of Joe. He was so appreciative and wanted to learn all he could about Joe. He gleefully told me that he got the heart on Valentine's Day. Yeah, Ted, I know. Thanks to my friend Marcy, I was able to use the stethoscope she brought to our meeting and hear my son's heartbeat. That was something I will never forget. I have since signed up with Donor Network to be a Donate Life ambassador. My goal is to go to high schools with the teams and talk to students about the importance of donation and to share Joe's story. I also have the letter that Ted sent me that he wanted me to read. So this is from Ted. Thank you. When I was first told in December 2019 that I needed a heart transplant, there were many things that crossed my mind during the next few weeks, but how they were going to get a heart never entered my thought process. How wrong I was. I waited 75 days and prepared myself to be ready when the time would come for me to receive the greatest gift I have ever gotten: life. The night the nurse told me they found a donor, I was relieved that soon my process would soon be over, but saddened by someone's process was just beginning. Someone had to lose their life for me to continue mine. For that I can never thank you enough. A donor and their family made the ultimate sacrifice for me. You don't know me, but people do. The people that do say I've never lost for words. I can vouch for that. He can out-talk Marcy. When I was in the hospital, they asked if I was willing to write a letter to the donor's family. I told them without hesitation I would do it, and I meant it. Strangely enough, I couldn't bring myself to start the letter, even though I knew I wanted to say. I read books and took notes, but it just laid on the side. I knew once I started on it, it would be easy, but I just couldn't get started. They cautioned me about that in the hospital, but I didn't want to believe them. Not for me, I said, not that. I apologize since it has taken me 1 year to write this letter. I received my heart on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2020. Words can never express the love, gratitude, appreciation, generosity you have given. I don't know how I can ever repay you other than live my life to the fullest, since we are now joined forever. I will never forget that. I hope someday we can meet, but understand if you choose not to, since we are on both ends of the rainbow spectrum. Yes, we have met, and we're continuing to talk then. I hope this letter helps you during the difficult process, knowing that someone lives on through me.